Welcome to my channel if you're new or if you're returning. So by today's title, we're going to get into celibacy journey slash abstinence. So starting in February on this date, I will be celibate for 3 years. And guys, guys, it's crazy to actually think that this is real. This is really happening right now. Like 3 years, like it sounds like a long time, and it has been a long time, if you know what I mean. I don't feel like I really had a choice in this because I got to the point where I just couldn't, and things were just not in alignment to do so. So it worked out, and the Lord worked it out. It was just orchestrated to where I didn't have any choice. But to fully surrender and just surrender and dedicate my body unto the Lord. I just want to share some things with you right quick on what I learned during these 3 years, y'all, because it has definitely not been easy. Like, if I could just share some tips or advice for anybody who's like, okay, this is for me, or just interested to know, then okay, welcome, bro, welcome, sis. I'm just saying these things at the top of my head as they come to me. If you have fell off, sis or bro, no matter where you are in your journey, it's never too late. Like, you can always restart. Like, don't be afraid to restart. I think that's like number one. Don't be afraid to restart if you mess up, because we mess up, we fall down, and it's like get back on track. Because I can't remember how many times I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then boom, back down. I was like, okay, there's no point in this because I'm gonna keep doing it. And not being disciplined. And that was the number one reason why it was hard for me to just start and get to where I am right now. I would definitely say having accountability and being mindful of what you watch, like knowing your triggers. Like, you cannot just be living without purpose. You cannot just be living like the enemy doesn't know how to trap you. Like TV is something I can't do all the time. Like, I just can't be sitting down doing nothing. Like, I have to keep my mind proactive and engaged. What I've learned during my celibacy is knowing that my body has true value. Like, my value doesn't come from sharing my body with people. My body is valuable because it was given with a value. I don't know if that makes sense. I was able to receive restoration in my heart and not be broken and so depressed all the time. I've learned that real intimacy when you're dating or whatever the case is, that real intimacy comes through emotional connection, and you don't have to be engaged with your body. You don't have to have sex to have a real connection, because that's false. And it's like, can we really like connect heart to heart? Can we really know each other outside of sex? And I feel like you really strengthen a relationship through that way. It's like impossible nowadays to not be like engaged in sex, because it's like, then what else is the relationship for? And it's like, can you really know a person for who they are and really connect with their mind and their heart and their soul, and just know where that comes from, and like putting them to test to know their real intentions? Because it's like nowadays people just want to use you for that reason, and it's like sabotaging. I learned that I've had an increase in my self-confidence. Like, I don't need to show my body for me to feel like I'm getting validated by men looking at my body. Like, I don't need to look a certain way, act a certain way to attract men so we can, like, I learned all of this. And to be honest, I've learned that engaging in premarital sex has caused me to be distracted, and that's all my mind could think about. And it's like, I could think of on new ways and new levels and not be distracted or sidetracked, meaning like my career, what I want to do in my life, working on myself, working on my mental health, and whatever that comes to mind. I was able to focus on those things that I've been putting off and just filtering my mind with things, and you're just able to think more clearly. One thing that's personal, like my health, is that my health increased. My pH balance is like, properly working, okay? Like, I don't have to worry about being scared of being pregnant. I don't have to worry about getting an infection. I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about those things anymore. And it's like, it's very stress-free. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And I'm very grateful, because I didn't realize how much more stressed I was when I was engaged in sex. And it's like, I think it keeps you free from intoxication in a healthy way, and being able to recognize a person for who they are and really be able to evaluate your relationship outside of sex. Because when you have sex with somebody, you're like so consumed with them because of the shared memories you had and just the oxytocin. And so when you have these memories of people, you think that everything's going great, and you really can't self-evaluate. And it's a lot of things that I didn't know that could happen through celibacy. And one thing I know is that I was able to improve my relationship with the Lord, and not have idols, and not have anything taking up that space, and just allowing the Lord to just come fully in my heart. And that took time, y'all. I was not perfect at any of this stuff. And just not relying on sex for comfort or for anything else, and a selfish need, because I believe it was really to enjoy and embrace one another, and an intimate level that was created by God, but not in a tainted, disgusting way. But literally, these last 3 years have been an improvement and a work in progress, and I just can't wait till I get to year 5, year 10. I hope it's not year 10. Like, I really want to wait until marriage so I can really value myself and the other person for who they are, and value God and honor God through this. And it's like, who wants to do this? Honestly, I feel like it's so needed, and everybody should do this by choice, and just to discover things about themselves, and to live life outside of that intoxication. When I mean that, I just mean premarital sex, and just anything that's very lustful and not of God. This celibacy journey has encouraged growth, to meet new people outside of relationships, and just be able to experience my youth, and just be open-minded about a lot of things, and just really look at myself and why was I doing this stuff in the first place. And I pray that you will be encouraged by this video, and that you can learn something. And if there's something that you want to share, feel free to drop down below. Also, if you want to see more of this channel, you already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and please share. And happy 3-year anniversary, Monica. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.